company we're a healthcare REIT, started about 20 years ago, that specializes in skilled nursing facilities. Our portfolio currently includes, like I said, skilled nursing facilities as well as assisted living and hospitals previously. And we look at currently MOB as well. Our strategy is to keep doing what we've been doing the last 20 years, which is basically growing FFO regularly. And again, we're a REIT, so we distribute most of our net income, and we use the portion that's not distributed from depreciation and amortization, and we use that to keep growing and building our balance sheet and buying more assets. We like to stay very, very disciplined, so we keep buying the same kind of assets, buying exactly the same way, with the same model, with the same financial situations, and so we're going to continue doing that. So that's a good question. So the real back end of that story is my partner Michael and I. We were in the nursing home business as owner-operators. We owned the real estate, and we ran the nursing homes. And we realized as time went on that there was an embedded equity sitting in the real estate, because the way we financed things, we weren't adding second mortgages, and as the assets became more valuable, there was an untapped equity that we couldn't get our hands on. So we built out our company to be consolidated into one big company in a roll-up, and we were always an LLC, and we realized we wanted to be on the public markets. So we took that entity that was now a rolled up real estate entity that had healthcare in it, and we elected REIT status so that we could take in other shareholders, and it's a better spot to be in for future growth. We listed on the New York Stock Exchange in an uplist transaction last February. So the easiest thing obviously is the baby boomers, right? We all know that the population in America is aging, and we're in an asset type that it's not a choice made because of desire. It's a choice made based on need. So the metrics are where demand is rising because of the aging population. The supply is diminishing because of the cost of construction and the ability to house and take care of people. So as far as I could see, right, the long-term future here is a diminishing supply and a strong demand, which is generally good for business in most businesses, and so that's probably the biggest fundamental trends that are impacting us. Well, truthfully, I don't have a problem sleeping. Our business is relatively boring. We have triple net leases that are long-term triple net leases, and our tenants pay us the rent on the first of the month, so I don't suffer from any kind of collection issues or cash flow issues or any of that stuff. If I had a worry, it would be if I have the regulators, the surveyors out there in the field, where they're not applying the regulations consistently, and our tenants sometimes get caught up in that because they don't have control. If somebody comes in one day and looks at the rules one way and looks at the rules a different way the next day, and so I worry about the consistency and the applicability of the state laws, and because I'm not worried about the tenant, because the tenant themselves we handpick, and we pick the cream of the crop as far as good tenants that know how to take care of residents, and financial results stem from doing a good job taking care of people in the nursing home business. So another good question. I feel that what sets us apart is the fact that the current management of our company and a portion of our board of directors are previously nursing home operators, and if there would ever be a problem in our portfolio, we're able to step in and stabilize it, because the biggest risk in our business is the building gets decertified and we have a total loss in the property, because there's very few other uses for these type of built properties, and so typically the other guys that are investment bankers that are running a REIT, if something were to go bad in their asset with their tenants, they don't have an ability to go there and actually fix it themselves. They would actually have to hire a third-party manager or get somebody else in there. Not to say they can't do it, because they obviously can. But to us, it's much simpler for me, and in all the other models too, like the very simple smell test of me looking at information as an operator point of view as opposed to a real estate purchaser. That sets us apart from our competitors.